he's like a 12 point.
So this is a pretty good morning compared to what we've had the last couple days. It's been tough, but 2 bucks, open in the morning. They smelled us from a long distance though, so they weren't too wigged out. There's a good chance they're going to come back through this evening, right past some shooter landmark trees right down there. So it's exciting. Casey and I are going to definitely make some game plans, shoot some dove during the middle of the day, take baths, listen to Michael Jackson. It's going to be a good day. We're out here. Me and Tyler are about to split up. We're both going to kill giant bucks tonight on open day. I like my spot. I think if the wind will hold, I will see deer and have them close. I'm set up for a 20-yard shot, and in I got trails, really good trails. Going to the base of the tree, 3 yards, 15 yards, and some right there along the edge of the willows there at 20. So our wind is just weird. It just needs more south, and it has it elsewhere, but I think because of the way these hills work, I'm getting a lot of east. So I'm hoping it holds, or that those deer cruise down the side of this lake and then just hook around this little marsh swamp thing right here, and I can get a shot right here at 20 yards. Mr. Upland up there. It's not made me feel good. That public land thing for sure. Where? So it's been a pretty tough couple first days here in Nebraska. We scouted a whole day, and we scouted some opening morning and ended up hunting that evening on 2 bucks that we saw. And Tyler had a pretty good hunt, but just did not see the 2 shooters that we were after. But we think we have a pattern. The pattern's going to be
like hunting this public stuff, and then deer moving either to the hills or particularly to hay fields. And that's what we're going to do tonight.
Getting to the point where we might have to go look at something different. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm gonna get down because I'm actually cold, which is dumb. It's just kind of windy and kind of damp. We're gonna get down, look at Onyx, see if we can make a plan to change things up and get on some deer.
Got a field point out. Low. That's probably not a bad way to be.
Just make sure it's on and then go kill a deer.
So we're gonna go kill 2 bucks tonight. That's the plan.
We're gonna kill a deer tonight. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't have much else to say about it. We're gonna shoot them. We're gonna take them home and eat them.
Yeah, you subscribe to this method of positivity kills, right? Optimism is a killer.
Yeah. Confidence kills is usually what I say.
Confidence
Which
kills.
confidence can have a negative connotation if you're overconfident and yada yada.
Yeah.
Positivity probably is a good thing.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty positive. I feel pretty good about it. We got some really remote stuff we're going into today, so thinking some velvet bucks in the future.
Really, really bad.
There's ag over here in front of me, and I got steep draws behind me and trails all around me. It's gonna be a good evening. Tyler's way back in there. I stayed out here closer to the ag, both hunting good winds for this situation. I'm gonna see some deer. Hopefully it's gonna be the right one, and I'm gonna get a shot. Feeling good about it, for sure. Quite the haul in here. Up and down, big time elevation, especially starting out. 0.82, I think, was the straight line into here. So by the time I got in here, probably did close to a mile plus elevation in the heat. Sweating my tail off, but I'm finally here. I'm set up in a pine tree, probably 15 or 16 foot up. I got a really good trail at 14 yards. Money, please. Let a buck just come down right here. It's gonna be broadside 14 yards, but I got some other shots too. This looks pretty good. It goes out to ag here. I believe there's corn out there, and there's Milo right here beside me. I don't know how strong Milo is of a draw for these deer, and I don't know how many deer are in here, but I think there's a few around. They've got enough habitat, that's for sure, to keep them, living through hunting season and through hard winters and stuff like that. So with that said, it's super quiet in here, and I'm gonna get real still and prep for a 14-yard shot right here. That's a good buck. I just had that about 40 minutes ago. I had that. He was even bigger than that one. Come by me. Oh, I can't talk. 100 yards. Winded me. And I was so mad, and I was thinking, man, I don't want to go back in here and do this. Look up, and he's standing there. Different bucket. 70, 80 yards. I shot him at 4 yards. The fletchings look good. I think they're really red. I can't tell, but tore out, that's for sure. I'm gonna review the footage and see if I can see anything about him as he's leaving out. Oh, praise God. I hope I made a good shot. That was an awesome experience. I gotta text KC. I'm pretty far back and there might be some storms coming, so we need to get a move on. I'm gonna get down. Look at my arrow. I hope it's a good shot. Dodger shot a buck. You know, I need to shoot one so we can just stay up all night, eat pizza, and take care of these deer. Oh no, how's it so far back? See what the blood trail looks like here in a second. At 20 yards, he looked through me, and I was like, how is he not seeing me? Whenever he ducked back down, I couldn't believe he wasn't looking at me, actually. And then so, like, he, like, ducks down, he starts coming, and he's, like, kind of, like, looking through there, like he had heard that deer blow and stuff. And then, like, once he gets to, like, the trail is at 14. Once he gets there, I'm thinking, okay, I need to draw. But then there's kind of a limb, I think, and then it's like blackout, you know what I mean? And then he's like also doing all this and kind of like looking around and like I'm sure he can see me. And he's like at that angle where like if he gets closer, I'm on top of him, I can draw. But if he doesn't look down or look back or something like that, he's like perfect angle to see me, you know? I'm like not on top of his head quite enough. And finally, he just like got to like 5 yards and stopped and like looked down at the grass, came back, and he took like a couple steps. I shot him like walking real slow. He was still like real on edge. And I shot him walking real slow.
Dang, dude.
And then he ran real fast.
How long did you hold before you shot?
Not long at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, like as far as aiming goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We talk so much trash. Pick a hair. I said, okay, over that shoulder blade.
4 yards. What'd you have your pin set to?
I had the normal 20, 30, 40. Yeah. So I shot top pin. Felt like I was telling you, I felt like it was a little bit high, but looking at the footage, like it looks like it's right in there. I mean, and it's
a tough shot, really. It's not. I mean, by all means, it is lethal, but it's not like as good as shooting broadside. You know.
I was thinking. My thoughts were with that big Grim Reaper. I was like,
it's gonna get some stuff.
Well, that was one thing, but I also thought if I miss the shoulder blade, I'm good to go. Because if I spine him, then he's done right there. And if I miss it, then I'm hitting good stuff. So that's why I shot over top of shoulder blade, because I didn't want to drive a 3-blade mechanical through that shoulder blade like this way. You know what I mean? So I was like, I got to try to miss that. So I think it's a good shot though.
It looks pretty good. I wonder if you hit like that front end of his stomach right there, and that's what the guts part was, because it didn't look super far back to me.
No, it didn't to me either. And it's bleeding real bad, which the stomach I wouldn't think would bleed too bad like that. Over there for one afternoon, deer blowing, so he was like on edge the whole time, you know. So I had to wait till he's almost underneath me to draw, you know. I don't know, like if there's going to be a lot of blood.
All right, he's in the right spot. Good deal. Sorry for the misleading.
That's all right.
Yeah, he bailed off the side,
right there.
side of Mount McKinley over here.
I don't like that at all. I mean, I know he's got a lot of speed on here.
Yeah, he's freaking moving. But he's definitely on this trail.
Is that him right there?
Baby!
That's him, isn't it? That's him.
It's him. Awesome,
Yes,
dude.
sir. Let's go, dude.
You made a death march down the hill.
Golly.
Just to make
He just couldn't stop is the whole problem.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Man. That is a hugely nice. I felt like it was a good hit, man, but the blood is kind of wearing me. Yeah, it didn't bleed much at all. Must have been all inside. You can see that spot where it came out right there in the bottom. Dude, how cool is that, man?
Yes.
Oh, he's stiff.
He died right away.
He did, man. He's got a few ticks.
Those ticks are those nasty.
All these stickers.
Oh, those, they call them deer lice or something, don't they? They're
the
like,
same-
it's this stuff
Yes.
right here, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, how cool is
thing.
that, man?
Look at them stickers on his bases too, man.
He's got a little, I guess, I don't know if that's what they do when they rub velvet off or not, but he's definitely got some shred. He's so stiff I can't do anything with him. Man, been a long time coming. 3 years of Nebraska.
Cool.
It's awesome, man. I pretty much, he was walking when I shot him. I didn't want to grunt him at 4 yards in the, quiet. And so I kind of was aiming more like right here. And I guess just as he's walking, you end up 3 inches back or whatever. But
For the angle you had, that was perfect.
it ended up being good.
You didn't go anywhere.
That is cool.
I'd say this one is pretty hard earned. A lot of times we're looking for something a little bit closer to the road and with a little less elevation, but it was really just a cool hunt. I texted KC when I got in here and just, was amazed at the scenery. It was like elk country, And anyway, I spooked that buck, smelled me behind me, and I think this deer knew, he heard that deer. He was probably hearing him blowing from his bed or on the way up, and hung out for a while, and then eventually popped out and was trying to look for what was spooking that buck. And there's a lot of coyotes around, so I'm glad we got in here and found him. But I imagine he thought it was a coyote or something like that. But anyway, it's just, I have put a lot of sweat in out here in Nebraska, and KC talked me into coming and doing this again, and I'm glad he did. And just glory to God with this, man. This is something that felt like I was just in the right spot at the right time, just placed there. So pretty cool deal. Now we got a lot of work still ahead. It's past 11 and we got to quarter this thing up and pack it out, which is something I've never done on a whitetail. So pretty cool thing, man. I was juiced up when this guy came 4 yards, and just, the shot, I've never shot one like that, so I didn't know, I did my best and it ended up being pretty good, but I didn't know, for sure. And I was very thankful when we shined the flashlight down there. You see big white belly. So really cool deer. This is probably top end of what I was expecting at this point in the hunt to shoot. So I'm thrilled.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You don't have to.
All right, you ready? Sorry, guys.
Yeah, don't be sorry.